Good morning. I would say I'm up bright and early, but it's actually still dark outside right now. So I have work at 8 a.m. and I'm working for 6 hours. I am not a morning person, and waking up at this time is not my favorite. I'm finally sitting down to look for work today. Really, it's an everyday thing. Something I didn't mention the last time is that I actually am subscribed to a service called eDrive, which in Canada is the union equity for stage work. So I have subscribed to eDrive, which is Equity's like subscription service where they'll send you stuff, and I've also subscribed to TAPA, which is also to do with stage work. I'm going to Casting Workbook to see if they have anything new up, and they don't right now. So I'm gonna go to Backstage, see if they have anything new up. I find they're actually less likely to have stuff up. Okay, I've looked at the things that Backstage just recently posted that I haven't viewed yet, and none of them are necessarily stuff that either interest me or I fit necessarily. I'm gonna submit to something. I've looked at all the Facebook pages that I'm involved with, and there's nothing new that I fit or interest me right now. But there has been a post that I've been looking at, and it's to do with I think it's at Fallsview Casino. They are casting for We Will Rock You, which is not necessarily my vocal type, but definitely I could play one of the women in it. I'm gonna read what I have to do. What are you meowing at? I don't think this is paid. Solid dancer. That's not me. The only one I can apply for really is Scaramouche. A capable dancer. Never seen something more accurate. I'm going to send them an email.
Hello, this is my submission for Starbucks Entertainment's production of We Will Rock You. I am looking to submit for the role of Scaramouche.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, when you do the fandango, thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
Let me know if you need anything else.
And then I'm attaching my headshot and resume. I'm actually going to, for the first time ever, use my intense headshot because this is a rock audition. So I have to look intense, gothic, and I think it suits this audition type. So that's the first time I've ever gotten to use that picture. So I'm gonna send this off, and officially I have now had one submission today. So I don't think there's anything else I'm going to be submitting for today because there's not really anything else to submit for that I have seen. I'm really excited. Tonight I'm going to a fundraiser concert called Kiss CF Goodbye, and it is the 4th year of it being on. It's actually run and organized by my friend's father because one of my best friends, she has CF, which is cystic fibrosis, which is a very serious genetic disease, like genetic meaning you're born with it, and there is no cure at the moment. So I'm going to this concert tonight. Funny how I just submitted for We Will Rock You and now I'm going to like rock music concert tonight. I am going to be singing backup for her while she's singing, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to update you. So yesterday I did not record at all, and that's mostly because yesterday I didn't really actually do that much. I did check all the websites that I check. There wasn't much of anything, but I spent most of my day, like I went to work for 6 hours, and I was really tired from the night before because I was out late for the fundraiser concert I was at, and I went out and around asking for job applications for restaurants near me. Anyways, this morning, or actually last night, I got an email from one of the self-tapes I sent in. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my other video or previously actually, but I did 2 self-tapes last week on Wednesday and I sent 2 of them in. Please excuse the background noise, my kitten is playing. So I heard back, and actually I'll read the email because why not? This guy sent me, I want to say thank you for being interested in joining this short, and we loved everything we saw, so I'm here to offer you the role, which is amazing. This is an unpaid gig, but it's a short film, and when you start out in film, I just really want to just get some films for my demo reel and for my resume. And he told me that they're meeting this Friday. I had to send him an email back because this Friday I'm leaving to go see my grandparents. So because I was literally sent this yesterday and he gave me 5 days notice, I had to let him know. But I'm just updating you guys that I did get that role, and really it's all dependent on how things go from now, if it's okay that I can't make this rehearsal he wants to have / meeting. I haven't even seen a copy of the script, so that's obviously something I'd want to see ahead of time to know the subject matter and like what is needed of me. I'll actually take this time to mention, if anything is out of your comfort zone, if you're an actress and you're put in a situation where you don't have the script to look at ahead of time, I would strongly disadvise you from not knowing the subject matter ahead of time, because for all you know, there could be a scene that they really want you to be nude in, and I know for myself I'm not okay with that. Like, I'm not into nude scenes. I don't want, like, my body is my body, and I know everyone's different, like has different comfort levels, and other people have no problem doing these nude scenes, but for me that's not something I'm interested in. This is one of those things that I want to see the script to see what the hell you want from me, and we'll move on from there. I'm also going to tell you that at 12 o'clock today, which it is 1:54 p.m. right now, so almost 2 hours ago, I had a meeting with a guy for another short film, and that short film is for a comedic short film. It's interesting to me because he really is looking to make a partnership, which I find really valuable in this industry, and I would really look forward to making a partnership with him. Mona, sorry, she's literally right beside me with this ball. He even offered that if I wanted to like film a monologue or something for like a demo reel, or write something and film it, that they'll be there and that I have his number and we'll do it for free. Just like he was like, just buy the crew some coffees, and I'm like, that sounds cool to me, because really I told him, I'm like, this is what I want to get into. I'm like, I really just want, like right now I need a demo reel and I want to get into this. And we talked for a very long time. We talked for I think I'm gonna say like about an hour at the Starbucks near me, and the conversation went really well, I believe. And well, I'll hear back from him whether I'm going to be doing this specific role with him, and if I don't, I still have kind of made a bit of a partnership with him, and I could always shoot him a message or call him up and be like, hey, I'm in the middle of writing this thing. I'd really like to get it on its feet. I'd really like it filmed. You up to that? And he seems like really chilling into that. As long as the schedules are good, then I think he's into it. I have also heard back from Heart House for their hair production, which I submitted for in my first video. They basically just sent me kind of like a robo email where they're like, thank you for submitting to audition for hair, and your submission has been received, and if selected for an audition, a member of the production team will be in touch with you in the upcoming weeks to schedule a time, which is cool. So I heard back from them. I should hear back hopefully like within this week to schedule an audition time for that. I also have an audition coming up on October 29th for Theatre Ontario. This is through my school that I just graduated from, and this audition will involve me doing a 1-minute monologue and a 1-minute portion of a song. When Theatre Ontario happens, which to give you a little blurb as to what it is, Theatre Ontario is essentially like a platform for newly graduated artists and performers to showcase themselves in front of casting directors, agents, and the list goes on, to possibly get them jobs or agents. I'm auditioning for that on October 29th to be a part of my school's group of people. They only pick 25 people. Mona! As I was saying, they only picked 25 people. That's out of my graduating class, which is 45 people, and out of the class that's graduating in December, which is a smaller class. Like I think they only have about like 15 or less people in their class. It's really small, but between that many people and whoever submits for it or wants to submit for it, they're only picking 25 people to represent the school I went to. I have contacted one of my teachers from school who I absolutely adore and asked to possibly schedule a coaching, not for this week, but next week. And as I said in my last video, I've just recently started taking vocal lessons from a new teacher, and I'm also going to be taking a class from her next week too. And I think during that time, I should definitely figure out what song I want to use for that audition, because I really need to pinpoint what the hell I want to do. I'm going to check the sites as I'm sitting here with the camera recording to see if anything new has popped up. As I said yesterday, there wasn't anything new for my casting type. Ooh, there's definitely something new. There's a web series. I've never submitted for a web series, I don't think. Oh, and it's non-union. Oh yes, this one's paid. It's like non-union pay, which is like all the time lower, but it's a decent amount. Let's see if I fit anybody though. 17 to 22, all ethnicities. Trashy. We're submitting for Prego, who is all ethnicities trashy, because age-wise I fit that perfectly because it's 17 to 22, but I'm also putting in my note, also interested in submitting for Earth Mother, who is the 24 to 34. Okay, now I'm going to Backstage. There's nothing new on Backstage, so I'm gonna go to Facebook now. I don't think YouTube has seen my kittens yet, so maybe at the end of this video I'll show you them. They're being real noisy! Okay, I just found one that I think I'm going to submit for the smaller role out of the three. The two others state that they're moms, and it says 25 to 45 is the age range, which obviously is a little bit higher than myself. I'm gonna submit for it anyway, and I'm gonna email her. We're gonna do this. Okay, scream Lord and hallelujah. This must be a sign, because literally as I was editing this portion of the video, literally just got there, I receive an email from the girl who I submitted for a role for. And she says, "Thank you for your interest. We are pleased to offer you the role of Natasha. A second email with the script and details about location will be sent out later today. Thank you again, and we look forward to working with you." They're literally shooting this on the Tuesday of next week, October 9th, which is literally the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving weekend, I'm gonna be working on the script. That's really exciting. Yeah, just thought I should insert this because that's pretty fun and dandy. Okay.
This is my submission for the role of Natasha in Teddy Fact. Attached is my headshot and resume. Let me know if you need anything else.
And now I'm gonna send this. Okay, to be honest, there's really nothing else that I can submit for right now. We'll call that a day. It is freezing today. The high is 11 degrees Celsius. So this is my cat, Da Vinci. He is just kind of a scaredy cat, really. He knows I'm talking about him. That's why he keeps blinking like that. Hi, Da Vinci. That's what Mona just knocked over when I was recording. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. This is Mona. Mona. Hello, Missy. She is the troublemaker. What's up, Missy? There she is. She's cute, but a troublemaker. That's my cats. You wanted to meet them, probably. And finally, I'd hear that word sounding so sweet. Thousands of voices forever repeating, Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I am the sound of distant thunder, the color of flame. I'm Carrie. I am the sound of endless wonder that no one will claim, but someday, oh my, someday, someone will know.